Welcome, bows and sun bows, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This is your work and money forecast for the week of March 6th until March 12th. Please be mindful to support this platform by providing your likes, by commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Now let's prepare for what messages the greatest source would like for me to relate to you for this week's work and money. I hope you enjoy it, and please stay awake. All right, welcome back, bows and sun bows, to the temple. One more again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. I hope you're doing well, but before I begin and get off into this weather report, the life, this thing called life, I want to thank all my new subscribers, or my newest subscribers, for being a part of the temple, for making this your place for personal, professional, spiritual development, growth, evolution, whatever you want to call it. But I definitely want to thank my faithful ones who make the temple possible. I just want you to know that I am really grateful for your attendance and for your participation. It means so much to me. No matter what we have, it always takes the people to make it happen, to keep you relevant. But I am kind of sad at my sun bows and bows. Your views went down this week, which plays an effect on me, because, when I get ready to go view them, I'm not going to be able to get all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the downside. So it's kind of like how our parents used to say, well, when we used to get on them or have to punish our kids, you'd be like, well, you ain't, the kids didn't realize they wasn't suffering alone. You were suffering with them because you really didn't want them to be in that situation, but you knew it was necessary. So this is a necessary thing. I feel like the merit system is a necessary thing, because I really believe in people reaping rewards for, putting in the work, for their faithfulness, for their participation. And that's why I encourage you to share these videos, get other people involved, and to participate. Those thumbs, that adds, those comments, that adds, that moves you up the scale. So you need to understand that I have to move around in these forecasts too. I don't know what I'm saying when I'm giving you these things. I don't recall this stuff. I have to go back and do these vids for myself, because I want to know what's going on in my life too. So please get those views back up. But other than that, I hope everyone is doing well, and I still hope that you gain a lot of insight nonetheless for this week's work, money, and romance. All right, we're going to give you a 5-card spread and a spiritual vibe oracle message, and hopefully, like I said, it's something you want to hear. If it fits, knit it together. If it doesn't fit, please quit. And I also encourage you to watch at least 2 other vids, especially if you know your natal birth chart, to give you a full scope of what your forecast is, or what path that you're on, to put together your message. It's a lot to tarot. There we go. Overall energy is the Moon card, based on the 5 of Pentacles. You can expect the Queen of Cups, and that is all coming from the Judgment, and you have an outcome of the Hermit. Underlining energy is the Page of Wands, which I love so much, because it's all about mutual attraction. Whether it's this a person, whether this is a place, whether this is a thing, whether it's any kind of noun, I'm the first to bring this to the tarot platform. Now, a lot of readers are using it, the successful ones. Yes, it's amazing to me how the rich steals from the poor. It's amazing how the rich take from the little ones and won't even give them, any kudos. Nonetheless, this may be happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But this is like on like, attraction on attraction. You may have found something that you really are attracted to, that you really like, that you feel you can use, It's right up your alley. It fulfills an idea, It gives you an idea it sparks you. It turns you on. All right. It's the underlying energy. Again, this could be a person, place, or thing. And it's all based on this Five of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you are going somewhere to get what you need, you know, the corner market. I don't know, that this could be supplies, you know, going to the Staples or the Office Depot, but whatever it is, it's necessary. It's immediate, okay? It's right now. You don't plan on spending a lot. This is a budget. Or this could be where you work, okay? For some of you, this may be based on a homeless shelter. Maybe you're there now. Maybe you gotta go. I don't know. Maybe this is stemming from the past, okay? Maybe, like I'm saying, maybe you've been there before, but whatever it is, it was very, or it is very necessary, okay? It's immediate. It's right now. But this, to me, is also the card of dreams, okay? Because you're going to get stuff because maybe you're on a project or you're working on something that you know that you really like, that's dear to your heart, that you know you want acceptance, okay? You want feedback, you want acceptance, you want something, but you got to go get the stuff in order to make it, you know, give it life. All right. And it's stemming from this judgment call. Okay. You know, for some of you, this is your calling. You in the midst of your calling. You know, the beginning is always hard. For some of you, this is additional income. So some of you, this is your job. This is additional income. You need it right now. And the reason why it's in the Five of Pentacles, because it's not something you plan. You didn't plan this. Okay. This is a job. You're taking it because it's very necessary. It's going to bring in additional income. Okay. It's going to give you some additional skills. You know, this is about doing the math also. Some of you, this is about doing the math, doing the numbers. Okay. Maybe you need some additional help. You know, extra help is needed here, which may bring in some extra income. And you like this, you like the idea of that. You know what I'm saying? You really do. Let's find out why. Some of you, this is a call to come in. They need you. Okay. They need you to come and help. Okay. I do know that during the COVID phase, a lot of people not only have been out of work, but a lot of them didn't want to go to work. And I know that I was having a conversation with somebody one day. They was like, people don't want to go to work. They don't want to do this. I say, it's not that people don't want to go to work. What it really is people want their own dreams. And the COVID epidemic allowed a lot of people the opportunity and the chance to try to get this shit off the ground. Things that they've been wanting to do. Like I keep saying, it's a dream here. You know, this is something that everybody wants that. Well, not everybody. Some people are okay with working. But a lot of people want that freedom. You know, the freedom of being their own boss. The freedom of deciding how they want their day to go. Okay? But sometimes in the midst of all of that, we got to go get some money. Because when you start out, all you doing is putting in. You're not really getting anything out of it. So let's find out what's going on with this Judgment and this Five of Pentacles. Okay? What is the reason, the causes? You know, can you give us some more insight for the bows and sun bows, their source regarding this? And I keep hearing help. You got a Three of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Wands. Yes, so some of you, this is dealing with an agency, additional income, like a staffing agency, a temporary agency, okay? That's what it is. Like I said, for some of you, this is your job. You're like a contractor. It's a contract. Even if you do a staffing agency, I've worked at jobs where you're considered a contractor for that company, although you're under the company name. Okay? So it's got something to do with the contract. And there was an agreement here. There was an agreement here. Also, there's a lot of stimulation here. Something that gets you excited, something that makes you want to go, like making this money. Okay? Gains, you know, gaining experience as well, because the Five of Pentacles to me also deals with experience, harsh experience, yet needs being taken care of. And believe me, when you're in the field of dreams, I've told people this before and over, you know, there's an old Chinese proverb that says, you know, they urge their children to get a job because when you follow your dreams, you go homeless. Okay? But if it's a calling, what can you do? And what I have found is many of the greats, they've always had it hard and went homeless. That's Tyler Perry. Okay? So this is something that we cannot fear, you know, especially if it's a calling. You got to go into it. That's why I know, that's why the universe doesn't even, what's the word I was getting ready to say? They don't reveal certain things because they know that if you see the whole picture, you're not going to walk through those doors. You're not going to take that chance. Okay? Some of you, this is a literal call, like somebody's going to call you. Okay? About making some extra money. This may come out of nowhere. Maybe you've already applied for this. Maybe it's got something to do with a connection. And they letting you know that they need help. And you like the idea of that. Okay? For others of you, this is filling a contract where you work. Okay? And you have to take care of the needs of the people. I don't know what company you work for, what institution you work for, but this is like their home, like say for instance, a college or university. You see what I'm saying? A nursing home, you know, a hospital. They have to be taken care of based on the needs of the disenfranchised, you know, the sick, the homeless, whatever it is. Okay? Now, your overall energy is the moon. And this, to me, deals with sleep, you know, the night shift. It can also deal with romance and being uncertain, okay? Some of you are trying to get on your path, you know, and you're uncertain this week. Or, you know, you need sleep in order to balance work and personal life, you know. Some of you, this is about the dream. Okay? And that dream deals with humanity. A humanitarian cause. This may have literally came to you in your sleep. Okay? You may have actually dreamt what you are going to do. It was revealed by the Great Mother. Okay? What you are going to do about getting on your path. And yes, you are uncertain. You know, you're uncertain because you feeling like you have meager your economy, your economic is meager, you know, like how I'm gonna fulfill this when I gotta do this and do that, you know. And it's again, I'm talking about experience. It's like you having to be put in this experience to fulfill this calling. For others of you, this is about getting your rest. Okay, because maybe you are on call. You know, it's part of your contract. It's something you agreed to. And I'm also hearing for some of you, they got to do with your beauty sleep. You get your beauty rest. You make sure that you are in bed at a certain time, because this is hard knocks. Hard knock life. This is hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard. So you making sure you get your rest and stuff. Some of you, this is the night shift, third shift, or very, very early in the morning when it still look like it's night, you know. But for many of you, this has something to do with your path. Your path, your dream, whatever it is, it's involved in this experience. Okay? You may even be meeting the person necessary to help propel you to where you want to go in life. Okay? To help progress you. You don't know. This person may say the right thing to the right person and get you where you want to go. You just don't know how the Most High is going to work in your life. What can you expect? You can expect the Queen of Cups energy, and that's looking deeper into your heart, into your heart, whether it's about this connection, this attraction, or if it's dealing with the work that you want to do or the work that you're in. Because I keep hearing your calling, you want to fulfill your calling. Some of you may be going to a tarot or a psychic, a medium or something. Well, I don't want to use the word medium, but a psychic or tarot reader, someone to help give you more clarity, more insight about where you're being led, because you're uncertain. See, something hidden, something you can't, seem to dig that deep to get the answers, but she can. You're feeling a little lost, some of you, when it comes to your path, because some things just don't make sense. You don't understand why you're having certain experiences when maybe you can't connect the dots. Like, what does this have to do with what I want to do? But maybe what you want to do, what you're dreaming of, is not your actual calling. So you're being deterred and having to take detours because the universe is trying to get you on that path, okay? And you may be going to seek some insight today. For others of you, this is just a prediction. This is me forewarning you about you catching feelings and feeling like you fall in love with somebody, okay? Stemming from this situation, stemming from this call, this calling, taking on this additional information, because you meet up with somebody, okay? Some of you fall in love with the idea of something that you have, this path that you're on, this path that you want to take. Maybe you didn't feel that way before when you got this revelation, when you got this dream. You was like, I don't want to do that. But now maybe you're falling in love with the idea. Maybe you're having deeper emotions about this humanitarian cause, okay? Some of you, this is dealing with a wish, okay? Something you're going to be wishing for in this situation. I don't know if you're wishing for a change of circumstances, wishing to find your love connection along the way or in the midst of this, but you're wishing for something too. Maybe even for prosperity. To come up. Wishing to get out of this circumstance here. But it's definitely needy, in need. That's what I'm getting here. Your outcome is the Hermit, okay? And for some of you who are in homeless organizations and shelters and whatnot, this is, to me, the person or the surveillance, okay? They just watch everything that's going on, For others of you, this is study and research. You may have to look up where this place is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you reading up on the company history. Maybe at some point you will apply. Maybe you like that idea of that. And maybe this is the place where you may end up wanting to be for a while. You may want to be there for 5 months, 5 years. Who knows? This will be years because this is Pentacles. For others of you, this is the lookout person, who's watching the people come and go. Again, a lot like surveillance, or just leaving the light on for them, leading the way. Leading the way for other people. This is futuristic, okay? Like I said, some of you trying to get on your path, get in your dream humanitarian causes, leading the way, doing the research, fulfilling the promise. And I'm also like hearing this Psalms 23 about thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. This is dealing with words, things that correct you, things that keep you safe, you know, words of wisdom that you can live your life by while you go about your path. And this may even be representing like the staff, okay? Not the faculty, but like faculty and staff. You may be, again, a member of this or an employee of this organization for the homeless. This may be dealing with a school. But I see you gaining some knowledge, valuable knowledge, life wisdom, things that get you through life. And some of you, you are at the tip of the iceberg for whatever your cause is, for whatever your calling is about. You are at the tip of the iceberg. Whatever this is that you need to get through, you at the tip of it. You're almost about to leap into that journey that you've been waiting on, that you've been questioning, that you've been... Some of you, you can expect to be putting in information or some information being put in on your behalf. Like I said, this could be the counselor at the organization, you know, the homeless organization, or even at the school. Okay, putting in information on your behalf. Because some of you, this is going back. This is a professor. This is somebody with tenure. They've been at that school for a long time. Some of you, this is your master teacher. This is a master teacher. Some of you get ready to meet your master teacher. And I believe I told y'all that this was going to be the year that you were going to meet your teacher this year. Your teacher, your guru, you're going to meet them this year. And it's based on this 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know if you going somewhere to get what you need, if you in a homeless shelter, if you working for the disenfranchised. I don't know. I don't know. But somebody's going to meet their teacher, wherever you're going. And some of you may be falling in love with this teacher, with this master, not just a teacher. This is a master teacher. And there may be a little bit of an age difference here. Okay? You know, people fall in love with their teacher. They do. They fall in love with them. That's just human life. So let's, okay, so this is the one I'm being led to. Let's get your Spirit Vibes Oracle message. And while I do that, please go ahead and support the temple with your likes. And don't forget to comment, share, get people in on the good news, you know, that all that bullshit that they was telling us in the past when we were children, what we should and should not do, came out of man-made rules. We are free. We can do astrology. We can do tarot. We can tap into our future. We have the privilege to do that. We don't have to live under that guise anymore, under those lies. We don't have to do that no more. We free. Okay? Only the educated ones know that. This is education. And education is not something that you get from a university. When you are educated, you do the work on your own. You have to burn the midnight oil. That's burning the midnight oil. Okay? It is a personal journey. And I don't care how many institutions you go to, you got to do the research. You got to do the work. You got to apply. And then you got to go through life experience. Because you don't know until you experience it. That's what's going on. And obviously, it's something you need to learn. So the universe is connecting you with a master teacher this year, a guru, somebody. Because it's very, very necessary. Some of you, it's going to help you make money. It's going to help you make money. They got the keys. They got the knowledge. They got the wisdom to lead you on that path. To clear that path. Okay? So, Source, what is your Spiritual Vibe Oracle message for my beautiful bows and sun bows? Ooh, consensus. Look at here. Underlying energy is Slim Shady. You know, Slim Shady to me, Slim Shady. Somebody might be a little shady. It might, something may not look right. The numbers. Consensus is a accumulation of data. And that's maybe exactly what this outcome is gathering the data. Getting all the information. Because you need to know what you're working with. A consensus. I'm going to get you a reflective. Let me see what's going on with that. And then we're going to close the temple. Again, remember to support the temple with your thumbs. This adds to your forecast each week. You know, it allows me to add more tools, devices, give more insight, have longer readings. You know, I know my earth signs, they love hearing about themselves. There it is. Yeah, there it is, gathering information. So this is reporting. That's what's going on. Maybe that's going to be part of your job. Maybe you have a knack for that. The gathering information, getting the background on people. Maybe some of you, this is a counseling position. And I'll leave it on that note. Thank you so much, bows and sun bows, for tuning into the Tarot Temple one more again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Till next week, Hotep, which means peace be unto you and one love.